Hey guys, it's Shalane and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be doing a story time. So if you remember, I think it was the sister Q&A, I had mentioned that I had been on TV, and that is true. I have pictures and a whole story to prove it to you. So grab a snack, sit down. I think it's quite enjoyable. Everyone I told seems to be like, whoa! So let's get on with it already. So it was 2015, I think, and we were on a family trip to California. And apparently on the plane, my parents had said, "Okay, like, it's not actually like the movies. Your dreams won't all come true." And at that time in my life, all I wanted was to be on TV or meet a celebrity and go surfing. So just keep that in mind. At Hollywood Boulevard, and I'm there with my cousins, and my grandparents and my parents. And so my dad and I are resting in the shade, and if you're gonna find anyone in the shade, it's gonna be either my grandmother, my father, or I. So my father and I were in the shade, and this camera guy, or this guy, and then a camera crew comes up and is like, "Hey, do you want to be on TV?" And I look to my dad, I'm like, "Can I say yes?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so then they're like, "Okay, stay right here, like, we'll escort you to the green room." And we're like, "Okay." So my mom comes and she's like, "What is going on?" And we're like, "I'm gonna be on TV." And so we get to Jimmy Kimmel's green room, and I don't know if we knew it was for Jimmy Kimmel at this point yet, but in the green room where these other families were, there was a big light on the wall that said Jimmy Kimmel Live, and so we were, whoa! I had no idea who this guy was, because we're in the green room, and, you know, like me, I'm obviously not going to be in some get-up, because I didn't know I was going to be on TV, and so I'm wearing my Hello Kitty hat, and my polka dot tank top, and like the weirdest patterned shorts you could ever imagine. Watching back the video, I'm like, girl, all the other people had such style, and you look like you just came from Canada. Like, that's what you look like. And so, we are in the green room, and the camera guy, he's like walking around saying like what's happening, what we're gonna do. And so the whole getup was, do your kids know what you do for work? And so I knew my dad was an electrician, but my mom's job, you know Chandler from Friends, if you've ever seen Friends, no one really knows what his job was, but like they knew he worked with numbers and like he was in a big building. I knew my mom worked with criminals and she was, you know, driving into the city all the time. And so I'm like, "Mom, what do you actually do?" So she tells me what she does. So I'm like, oh. And so I knew what my parents did. That was in my head. I knew what to do. I wasn't going to make a big show of myself on TV. It wasn't going to be ridiculous. So that was covered. I actually have some pictures. So before the blooper reel, I will insert those 2 or 3 pictures. And then the bloopers will bloop in. That is a blooper, my friends. Okay, so we are in the green room. We're just about to go on, and so the guy who's telling us what's happening, he's like, "Hey, so we're all gonna line up, and once you're done, like, you go, you're out of here, thank you." You're the second last, and so this gave me like a lot of time to think. And the other kids weren't on there for that long. It's like the kid had 30 to 60 seconds to say what their parents did for work. Jimmy would, you know, badger them, like tease them, you know, and then the parent would say if they got it right. So we have 3 to 4 kids go by, and then it's my turn. My dad is so tall, the microphone was like at his chest, and so like you could see him bend down, and it was so funny. And then I'm like on my tippy toes, but the microphone was at a kid level, and so Jimmy is on like a TV, Jimmy Kimmel, and so I never actually met the guy. But there he was. I was talking to him over like live TV or something. I don't know, whatever. And so he's like, so, what is your name? I say Shalane. And he's like, oh, what a nice name. And, you know, so on and so forth. Where are you from? Oh, Canada. He's like, whoa, that's like so far. I'm like, uh-huh. Of course, like, he's just trying to make the audience laugh, right? It's like a kid is not knowing, like, yeah, it's pretty far away. Like, what are you trying to get at, dude? So I got it right, but with my mom's job, because I had just refreshed it in my memory, I was like, she does. And so I paused, and Jimmy is like, so what do your mom do? I'm like, just let me think. Like, I was thinking. And so that was pretty funny. My mindset, I was like so excited. Again, so self-conscious about the clothing I was wearing. I was like, dude, like you couldn't have picked a day to wear your fancy shirt or something that wasn't neon pink with black sparkles on it. Like, really, Shalane? Really? So that is something I still regret to this day, not dressing up to go walking in piping hot Hollywood Boulevard. I'm done talking, my dad's done talking, Jimmy Kimmel's like, okay, thank you very much. So we leave, back to the green room, and they give us, guys, you won't believe it, a gift card to the one and only, well, there's more than one store. You better be sitting. Ghirardelli chocolates. And then they gave us a shirt. This Jimmy Kimmel Live shirt, so this is proof. You can't buy this in stores, I don't think. They gave us 2 hats as well. So you got 2 shirts, 2 hats for the parents, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I was on TV. Hold on. Wait. So, we get off the plane, booked a beach house, whatever. Yeah, okay. So one day we're going to Hollywood Boulevard to see the stars on the road. If you haven't been, it's very interesting. Quite enjoyable. Anyways, I am totally absent-minded. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're out. This can't be right. Okay, wait, hold on. Tomorrow's video, or yesterday, whatever. It's